Hey y'all. We got some fingers on the way. All right, today is Whisper Crunch, and we have it's layered. So it is crushed like a finely crushed powdery, like but mostly crushed right here at the bottom, and then at the top we have fresh powdery. But then I put it all in the freezer and let it sit for a little bit, not long, maybe an hour, maybe an hour, maybe. Okay. So let's break into this a little bit. Let me tell you. It tastes fresh. We're just mixing, y'all. Maybe I need to break it down. Can y'all see that? I'm gonna have to do a fresh powdery ice straight out the blender. It's been a minute since I did that. And I know somebody gonna say, she should have did that before time. No, it's a part. It's a part of the icy noise. So embrace it. Embrace it. And if you can't, don't force yourself. Because I put it in the freezer. There we go. Looks beautiful, y'all. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. What I do not know her name, but I like watching her shorts when she make her dinner for the kids and make their plate and stuff. And that shit at the end, she like, beautiful, beautiful. And then she say, come eat. And all the kids say, okay. I love it. Looks too good. Too good. That's how you know it's cold or nice and frozen. Because sometimes you try to get it off the spoon, you gotta fight. I look tired. So what we're going to talk about today, y'all, is right here, family pressures. Ooh, that's a deep one. That's one I can talk about for a minute, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it short. I promise. I promise. I always say that, and I be messing up. They weren't specific when they talked about family pressures. If it's with school, marriage, having kids, having babies, job. They weren't specific on it, so it can be about almost anything, honestly. But family pressures, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Some family members get it worse than the next family member. But one thing I am going to say, I know also cultural, there's some cultures that family pressure is even tougher, especially when it comes to schooling and the career you're going to choose and things of that nature. And I know you can bring home a 98, the highest in the whole class, and you got parents and stuff that'll look at you and say, what happened to the last 2 points? You know? And they do it every time. Not just one time, sometimes one time, or a couple times, or every once in a while, the blue can be encouraging. Like, I know you can do this. I know you can get them extra 2 points. That's different. That's when they're trying to encourage you. But when everybody is pressuring you, like you got to be great. Your sister and your brother, they did this, they did that. Not everybody's set for the same path. Not everybody's set for the same path, but not being set for the same path doesn't mean you won't do great things. Doesn't mean you won't become somebody awesome in this world, making a difference and changing lives, and making laws and doing greatness. What you do is you make a plan. You make a plan and you stick with it. The only way to calm down family pressures and show them that what you're trying to do or what you want to do is actually really good for you and for everybody is by planning it out correctly, sticking to it, and showing them that it is possible. It's just as good, and I'm going to be awesome. And sometimes you have to take backlash for that. They might be upset. They might not like that. But guess what? Your life is your life. As you get older, you don't want to be stuck somewhere doing something that you don't want to do. This is not back in the day. This is 2025. There's so many opportunities out there for you. And some people are just stuck in the past. Okay? Some people will be stuck in the past. And that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta show them what the future can hold, right? So if you're a teenager going through the family pressures, trust me, it gets better as you get older and you get more independent and you get your own space, and you don't need, your people's help to get you to the next level, because now you got it and you're doing it. Okay? Now, family pressures when they telling you, or hold on. When they keep asking you, when you gonna get married? When y'all getting married? When you gonna find a boyfriend or a girlfriend? When you gonna have babies? When? Sounds like wham. But when you come across those family pressures, you have to remember, you do it on your time and when you're ready. They can ask all day, let them ask. Just learn how to toss it over your shoulder and keep going, because if you're not ready for marriage, don't jump and get married because the family's pressuring you to get married. Because then if you go off of family pressure, go off of friend pressure, when you go off of pressure of anybody else who wants you to do something, most likely you're going to end up jumping into something that's not right for you, because you're trying to make other people happy instead of take your time to make sure this is what you want, this is what you need, and this is what's right for myself. Remember, everybody who's pressuring you on those type of things, they're not going to live your marriage. They're not going to raise your kids. So you have to do it when you're ready. Because next thing you know, you jump into a marriage because, oh, my family loved them and they proposed to me. But you've been through your stuff with them, and it ain't time, or this have happened, that have happened, that your family don't even know what even happened. And it's not time. So don't let your family pressure you basically really into getting married for real. If you get married, when you really truly feel like you found the right one and they found the right one, and y'all both feel like y'all are the right ones for each other, and especially not through trauma bonding, that does not mean that's the right person for you. Okay? That's a whole nother topic. And then also when it comes to kids, You have them at your own pace. If right now you want to go travel the world, you want to do this, you want to do that, do it. Do it. And then get married. And then have kids, get married, whatever order you want to do it in. The world is different. The world isn't like how it was back then. As soon as you got out of high school, you was already married and working some little job on the side. One of y'all go to college, the other one, at home because y'all had kids early and you don't get to have your dreams. Go get your dreams, okay? Especially when it comes to the family pressure. If your family does not have to give you the money and the means and all that to do what it is that you want to do in life, and you don't gotta ask, then go do what you want to do. Do it. Some of the biggest pressure you're gonna get is gonna be from family. And you think your friends pressuring you is something? Family's gonna be the one that pressure you the most. And it's because they want to see you do great. They want the best for you. They love you and they care. It's just some people, their pressure can be more of a pushing. And then you got some people who pressure is more encouraging and motivating. So there's two different types of pressure also. That was good. So basically, I can go real deep about this, but I don't know what specifically the conversation, is supposed to be with the family pressure, because it could be so many different things. But one thing I'm going to say is look for the positive family pressures. And yes, there's such thing as positive family pressures. Positive, motivating, encouraging family pressures. And know, how can I say this? Realize when somebody is actually caring about you and trying to help you instead of force you to become what they always wanted to be. Okay? Yeah, that's another thing about family pressures. Usually, the wrong pressure is when somebody's trying to force you to live a dream that they didn't have. Remember that. But, yeah. Family pressure can be tough, and it's tough for everybody. It is. It's tough for everybody. Some have it worse than others. Some have it better than others. But family pressure is real. You're not tripping. You're not thinking, oh, is it just me and I just can't handle it? No, sometimes family pressure goes too far too. And sometimes you have to sit down and get a backbone and talk about it. That's the only way that family can learn how to give you the correct type of pressure, is when you're able to sit down and talk about it. But I also know too, depending on how old you are, that's kind of hard to sit down and talk to your parents or whomever, your guardian, the older folks, that's taking care of you. Or sometimes you have people in your life that listen. It just really depends. Like, you have to tell them what they're making you feel like. You have to tell them how anxious it's making you, or how depressed it might be making you, or how upset it might be making you. But you make sure that the choices that you make is what you truly want in the future. Okay? And sometimes having that family pressure can put you on a better path than a lot of other people whose families don't give a damn and they don't say nothing. But the thing about it is, it's about how somebody talks to you, how somebody pressures you. There's good pressure and there's bad pressure, and please believe me, it is. And you want good pressure. You want good pressure. We all do. I know I didn't give that much on it because I'm not sure which category we was truly in on that one, but I hope it helps some. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Bye. Thanks for chilling with me. I feel so comfy. Bye, y'all.